Hi everyone, this is Abhirakash Bora and today I'll be taking you through a detailed yet simple breakdown of the Wework India's IPO, its financial performance, business model and what the numbers actually tells us. Let's begin with a quick intro. Wework India Management Limited is one of the country's largest premium flexible workspace providers. It has completely transformed the idea of offices in India with its modern, design-focused, tech-enabled spaces. Operating independently from the troubled global Wework, the Indian business is profitable, stable, and strongly backed up by embassy groups, one of the India's top real estate developers. So now let's talk about the IPO's timeline. The IPO for the Wework India was opened from 3rd of October to 7th of October 2025. The allotment happened on 8th of October, shares were credited on 9th of October and the company finally got listed on 10th of October 2025 on both NSE and BSE. Now let's talk about the numbers. In this chart, we can clearly see Weworks India's strong revenue growth. In the FY 2023, the sales was almost 1422 crore. In FY 2024, it was nearly 1737 crore. And in FY 2025, it got nearly increased up to 2024 crore. The rise is driven by expanding centers, increasing occupancy, and a fast-growing enterprise client base. So let's now talk about the profits after tax. This is where things gets interesting. Wework India moved from a profit after tax loss of rupees 135 crore in financial year 2024 to a positive profit after tax that is PAT of around rupees 128 crore in financial year 2025. That's an improvement of nearly 195%, marking a complete financial turnaround and one of the biggest reasons investors were closely watching this IPO. WeWork India IPO had two parts. The first part was the fresh issue of about 1200 to 1500 crore. This money goes directly to the company for expansion, debt reduction, and tech investments. The second part was the offer for sale, that is also known as OFS, which was worth rupees 3000 crore, where existing shareholder WeWork Global sold parts of its stakes. This mix ensures both new capital for growth and wider public participation. Now the question comes, why investors showed confidence? Despite relatively low retail participation, institutional investors, especially QIBs and anchor investors, showed strong enthusiasm. Here's why. The first point, strong occupancy rates of about 75 to 80%. The second point is over 1,14,000 desks across India. The third point is a profitable and scalable business model. The last but not the least, deep long-term support from the embassy group. All of these positions WeWork India as a dominant player in the flexible workspace ecosystem. Now coming to the outlook of the market. The listing reaction was moderate. The IPO was subscribed 1.15 times, but analysts remain confident in the long-term narrative. India's flexible workspace market is growing rapidly and is expected to reach 97,600 crore by 2030. So coming to the last part, overall the WeWork India IPO is a major milestone for the Indian co-working sector. A profitable business, strong promoter backing, expanding footprint and rising demand for flexible offices makes this a compelling long-term story. I, Abhirakash Bora, and thank you for watching my breakdown of the WeWork India's IPO and its financial journey. Thank you.